guys, welcome back to the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And guys, happy Thanksgiving. Guys, I wish you the best. I hope that you have a great day with your family. And remember who you're thankful for. And not only just for today, but throughout the year. So today what I have for you is there is an email that I want to read to you guys. Because in my opinion, it's written to Melissa. It's from Gypsy to Melissa Moore. And to me, it's important because when she wrote this was in the same timeline of her and Ryan. And keep in mind, during this timeline, Ryan is begging her. She finally, all right, I'll marry you. And I'll parole out to your house. But this gives some insight on her feelings toward Ken during this time and kind of what is going on with Ken and possibly what she's saying that is going on with her in her life. So guys, not only am I going to show the email on the screen, I'm going to read it for you so it'll be easier for you to try to say, what did I say? Let me stop it. I think it makes it a lot easier if I read it out to you guys. So here you go. I'll show that. We'll come on back, wrap it up in a pink bow, send it on out to the atmosphere so karma can take its course. Gypsy says to Melissa Moore, moreover, on the topic of Ken, I think it's important to mention that the fame caused his relapse to drugs, and consequently, the breakup led to mine as well. I was using drugs soon after the breakup, and he had been secretly using a few months before and after the split. Neither one of us knew of each other's relapse. It was the pressure of the media that he had started using opioids, and he grew distant and cold to me. He ended the 2-year relationship, claiming it was in the best interest of us both that we separate. He claimed he needed to figure things out in his life, and he was afraid of being a negative role in my life. I was left heartbroken, and I went down a bad path of drug use and depression. I told Ken I was going to talk about him in my book, and he is okay with that. I told him I wasn't going to trash talk him, that the facts would be laid out. And I think people will understand that he isn't a bad guy in the story and see that it was yet again a tragic event for me. I want people to understand him to be someone who came into my life with the best of intentions and was a support for me. And unfortunately, the negative that the media brought to my life had completely tainted the relationship. To this day, Ken and I still have a mutual love for each other to have shared the bond we had together. Even though we are living our lives apart, we still talk about spending time together when I'm finally home. As recent as last week, we spoke on the phone and we agree the love is still there. However, we agreed to let our lives either come back together naturally when I'm home, or we would be happy for each other, even if we find other people to have a relationship with. I'll always love him, and I want him to be happy. Now, what I think is so funny here is her wanting to talk about this drug use. Now, I can't say anything about Ken's because, hey, the way he acted, whenever they went to Miami and all of that stuff, he did act like he knows about drug use. He knows about that. I will not take that from him at all. But for Gypsy, I don't believe her storyline of her saying that she abused opioids. I don't believe it. Because if she was, whenever she went into county jail, as much as you've got the the people that worked in the jail that to this day talks about her. You've got other inmates that talks about her. Where was the sickness for her coming off? If she supposedly had an opioid addiction, she would have been going through withdrawals. And guys, that withdrawals, it's not pretty. It's not pretty one bit. And we're going to hear about people talking about that. We're going to talk about her throwing up. They're going to talk about her hurting, her crying, because I've seen people going through it. It hurts. Their legs are hurting, their body's hurting, they can't sleep, they're puking, they can't eat. But guys, we never heard that about Gypsy when she was in county jail. And then she wants to talk about when Ken broke up with her, she went on a binge. I'm sure you can get anything that you want to in prison. I'm pretty sure of it. I've got friends that went there and they told me you can get just about anything that you want from there. But if she went on a binge again, she's going to go through withdrawals when she stops. Where's the withdrawals? Why isn't any of her prison buddies talking about her withdrawal symptoms when she was in prison? I just don't believe that she ever had a rug problem. I think that she wants to act like she does because she wants to be more relatable. And for her, that makes her sound more relatable. And to me, the deal with her still talking to Ken while she is with Ryan, even after she married Ryan, you know, this is what I think. This is my personal opinion on it. I think that it was planned all along for her to go ahead, marry Ryan, because look, Ryan looks good on paper. Go ahead. I could just see her and Ken talking about it. Hey, go ahead. Just marry him. You know, just stay with him until you get off of parole. And then you can dump him. And then we'll get together then. I think that that's what this was all about. And I think that Ken was going to, you know, she was going to go stay with her dad. And the weekends that she stayed with her dad, Ken would come up and see her. And I think that they were planning on playing it like that until she got off of parole. But y'all know Gypsy. She wants what she wants, and she wants it right now. So that would never work for her. And in a way, I feel sorry for Ryan for what happened to him. But then again, why should I? She told him in the beginning before he even married her, hey, dude, I don't like you. I don't like you like that. I don't see myself with you. I'm not attracted to you. But Ryan didn't care. It's in the emails. He would say, I don't care what part of your life I am. I just want to be part of your life. What an idiot. You wrote your own timeline there, buddy. You set yourself up for failure. So why should we feel sorry for you? I think that he went online and he thought that he could kind of bait her into coming back, you know, get everybody mad at her, mad at her, then she'd come back to him. No. We could also see the way Ryan and the way he is too. He's not that great of a person either, because his real self has shown through, especially in these last couple of weeks. So guys, think about that. Think about this. I mean, she was lying even to Melissa Moore, and it makes you wonder, what do you think Melissa Moore thinks about her now? Do you think that she's changed her tune? Guys, tell me what you think in the comments. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.